Welcome to our second to last day of driving, I think. We are headed towards the Swiss border with our first stop at an Ionity station, still in Italy, not on the highway. It's about 150 kilometers away, 2 hours and 20 minutes of driving. It's gonna go uphill quite a bit, so we probably need most of this juice in the battery. 95% is still inside, 295 kilometers on the gasometer, so should not be a problem at all. We should be arriving at around, I think, 20% or something. Let's just head out and go to the Ionity charger. Okay, so we were just trying to get some breakfast and of course we went to McDonald's, but what the heck? This is the most fucked up McDonald's I've ever seen. Like, this is how I remember McDonald's from my childhood, but now it's 17 or something years later and it hasn't changed, and that's how it looks like. That looks horrible. I'm really kinda worried of going in there, but oh well, we'll see. How bad can it be? It's still McDonald's, couldn't be that good anyway. So okay, never mind, we're not going there. They are opening in 45 minutes, so not our breakfast, I guess. Turns out we drove around for so long that the next McDonald's is now open. We just got some snacks for the charging stop, and yeah, it seems like that took so long that we can now get some breakfast, hopefully. Let's see. Should just have opened a minute ago or something, so let's try to get in there. We got our breakfast and we were actually number one in the order system of today. And I'm not sure if I'm proud or ashamed of this, but I'm loving it. Anyway, let's go. Alrighty, we arrived at the Ionity station with like 35% left in the battery. That's alright. We drove 169 kilometers as of yet. Here are 6 charging stations, or I should say 6 stalls available. One of it is broken, I think number 6 right over there. So we are at number 3. So let me just get my card here, open up the charge port, touch, do it in English that we understand what you're saying. Yes, I got a contract, funnily enough, with my Italy card here. I'm paying even less for Ionity than for AC power. So plug in, plug connected, yes. Communicating, yes. Now payment authorized, looks good. I'm paying even less for Ionity than for AC power. I'm paying 37 cents for AC power, but only 35 for DC at Ionity. So that's quite cool. So I'm trying to charge as much Ionity as possible, as it's way cheaper. Yep, 34%, and we are ramping up to 38 kilowatts. That's about as good as it gets. 327 volts, quite low voltage in the pack. Let's just charge up possibly as high as we can. I guess we're charging up to maybe 90% again or something. Just one episode of our show, 25 minutes or something, should be enough, and should also be the most efficient way. As you know, a car charges like a piece of crap, so we are charging as much as possible on the first charging stop, and as we go on the trip, charging gets slower and slower because the battery isn't cooled or heated, so it's just getting warmer and warmer and charging slower and slower. And that's why we charge as much on the first charging stops, when we still get high power relatively. Alright, we got another ID3 over here, Italian one, very nice spec, ID3 Pro, and a Volvo XC40 Recharge, also very nice car from the Netherlands. So yeah, we're just gonna wait until we are almost fully charged, and then we'll continue on. We are charged up to 92% and 273 kilometers on the gasometer. Charging power dropped down to 19 kilowatts, so we are unplugging right now. Next to us there's a Model 3 charging with like a lot. 106 kilowatt. And the ID3 was gone just shortly after we arrived. There also came an Fiat 500e and an Audi e-tron S, Q4 e-tron S. That's complicated. We are at really slow speeds, so we are stopping right now. Yep. There we go. Cable cooling stopped. So, plug returned. Everything was awesome. Yep. Thank you. So let's just close this, remove our sunshade thingy from up front, and then we'll continue on. We have 130 kilometers to go until our next charging stop, just before our next apartment. And after that we are continuing on to another village we want to look at, so we have to recharge again. Otherwise this would have been way enough to get where we want to go. So let's go. Just as we are leaving, there's another e-Golf coming to charge. So now the Ionity station is completely full. As I mentioned, number 6 just over there is offline and doesn't work. So 5 of 5. Good thing we are leaving, so the next one can charge here. Welcome back. We just arrived from the nicest road on the whole trip. I love it. I absolutely love it. Anyway, we still got 35% in the battery. Meanwhile, we were down to 38% on top of that mountain just over there. We were up 1,800 meters, but we drove back down to 1,179. So in between we gained to 48% again. So we just used about 3% for the last like 50-ish kilometers or something, which is awesome. I love mountains, and also I love the streets. It was just so awesome to drive. Anyway, I forgot to show you the charging stats before. Consumption of 13.3 since the last charge, which is realistic because of all the mountains, but we were going really slow. And I think since this morning, 11.7, which is quite low. So 35%. We need about, I think it was over 60% to continue our trip. So let's just quickly plug in and get that juice. We got a Alpitronic hypercharger here. Ooh, with a fixed charging cable for AC as well. Never seen that before. Only seen the socket on those, which is just over there as well, if they have one. So push our card there. We want this CCS plug, 100 kilowatts maximum, which is absolutely enough. I wonder what we're gonna get now. I guess it's gonna be around maybe 30 kilowatts if we're lucky, but probably 25. We were going a lot downhill, so battery should be quite warm, quite hot. Let's let it communicate. We set this to English again. And let's see. Relays clicking. And we are ramping up to 25, 26. Are we gonna get up to 30? No. We are stuck at 26 kilowatts. That's what I expected, around that. So I guess we're gonna be here for like another 30-ish minutes or so. Then we should have enough. We still have 35, so we just have to put in like 30%, maybe 40, to have a little buffer. So yeah, we're at a gas station again, but it's a good location. It's just on the main road through here, so that's fine. We're just gonna put our sunshade back up to not be grilled by that. Don't want to be barbecue myself. So yeah, let's just do this, and yeah, let's see how much we can charge in like half an hour or something. We're charged up to 76%, which is absolutely enough to get to our next destinations. So we are unlocking the car and unplugging ourselves from here. Sounds good. Put that back here, and we charged 13.06 kilowatt hours. Let's close this guy. I just have to remove the sunshade from here, and then we will go. So we just arrived at our last stay there was just a gecko running around, at our last stay for this vacation. But we are straight heading off again to Switzerland, where we are going to have a look at one city around there that we wanted to see. And we're coming back here this evening, so we are going strong another hour through somewhere. We just gained like 5%, I think, from the last charging stop to here, because it was all going downhill. We got like over 80% now. That's awesome, because we will need it. We need about 50% for the next 50 kilometers, and we will take about an hour to get there. So let's hurry up, that it's still bright outside when we are there. Yeah, let's go. Welcome to St. Moritz, I guess. We arrived with 38% in the battery, 91 kilometers left. We basically drove with 0% consumption from the pass down here. Yeah, interesting drive, awesome landscape, absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna drive the same way tomorrow again. I'm gonna have a look to take more shots of that piece of our way in the video for tomorrow. But now we're here to charge. So let's have a look at the consumption stats over here. 12.3 since start, and here since charging 14.6. Yeah, we drove like 1,300 meters up net, and gross it was like we have been at 2,200, I think. So quite a lot of uphill. Gained a lot of height. That's what the consumption. That's what put the consumption that high. We are at our well-known ABB triple charger. So let's plug right in. Let me get my card without throwing around my phone. I'm sorry. We're plugging in. Connect OK. Start. Beep. Sounds good. Relay clicking. You are allowed to start charging. Preparing to charge. Relay is clicking again. Car clicking, and we are charging. What do we get here? 21 kilowatts. Looks like that's gonna be it. So we will be here for quite some time, I guess. Yeah, let's charge up and we'll see. I'm also planning to do a little test on the way back. I'm charging up to 100% now, and we will see what happens if we drive downhill with a fully charged car. What the battery management system will do and things. So that's gonna be kind of interesting, but I will put that in another video. You can see that on my channel. I will link it down below, because this road trip video is a bit too long, I guess, for just those little facts. So that's gonna be another video. And yeah, I think that's gonna be quite interesting, and I think I will have to use quite a lot of mechanical brakes to get downhill without getting too fast. Yeah, but that's a thing for later. You can watch this video right after this one, and I'll link it down below, so have fun watching. So we arrived at the charging station. We charged about 20 kilowatt hours in 1 hour and 60 minutes, which is awfully slow, but okay. So now let's head back to our Airbnb. We just bought some dinner for us, and look at those amazing views behind the charging station and the Feldli and stuff. It's awesome, absolutely gorgeous. So we just arrived back from the mountain pass and St. Moritz, and we actually have an average consumption of 0.0 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. It actually was minus 0.1 just a sec before, over 57 kilometers. We literally didn't use any energy net for 57 kilometers. That's actually quite cool. Still at 98%, which you just could see, but now you can't. Anyway, last stint tomorrow, back to Germany. Yeah, see ya then.